A section of pundits have criticized the proposal by the National Treasury to slap excise duty on imported sugar, terming it as a retrogressive step in view of the fast-rising cost of living. The Finance Bill of 2023 has proposed the new tax as one of the measures geared towards raking in an additional 289 billion shillings worth of tax revenue in the financial year 2023-2024. Some have also questioned the proposed new tax rates. Treasury CS Professor Njogona Dongo tabled the Kenya Kwanza government's debut budget speech on Thursday this week.
It does appear very, very unfair if the government gives some subsidies and then does not compensate the people who are having to pull money out of the pocket to make it happen. It does appear completely unfair because it means you have given to Tom, made Jack pull money out of his pocket to give to Tom, and then you as a government, you don't compensate Jack. So I think it's only fair that the government compensates this as fast as possible, and if it can't pay in cash, then it should do what the oil industry is asking for. Basically convert this into an interest-earning kind of facility, which they can trade or anything they can do with it. I think it's only fair.
What we heard from the Cabinet Secretary was more or less in line with what we saw 2-3 days ago from the Finance Committee in terms of its amendments. But what came out for me is in terms of the housing fund levy. Initially it was 3%, but it was capped. From the sense I got from hearing the Cabinet Secretary is that it is not uncapped, in as much as it's been lowered to 1.5%, it's not capped. So that will be a big hit on in the people and people's pocket.
So this means we're effectively moving to 5 bands from the current 3 bands. So according to the National Treasury, the move is aimed at making the tax bands more progressive and sharing the tax burden across the different tax groups. However, given that only 42.5% of the 3.3 million workers are exempt, only 57.5% of the 3.3 million workers are contributing to PAYE in the country.